Welcome to Loyola Blakefield, Jerry Savage Court, alongside Joe Eldridge. I'm Zach Bollinger. Today, the Glenelg Country School Dragons take on the Loyola Dons.
Last time these two teams faced off at Glenelg, the Dons came off with a 62-61 victory, where J.J. Hallaby had a stellar game.
Yeah, definitely a player to watch today is senior point guard J.J. Hallaby. Last time the Dons took on the Dragons, came up with 28 points, 5 boards, and 7 assists. Has really been catching fire lately. Definitely someone to keep an eye out for. In the matter of seconds, can pull up from anywhere. Definitely has been showing his range lately. Transition threes, anything. He's been able to hit it, create plays. Definitely been a difference maker for the Dons. So we'll be right back with the start of the game on LSN.
Welcome everyone to Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield for today's matches between the Glenelg Country School Dragons and Loyola Dons. And now for the starting lineups. First from the visitors from Glenelg Country School. A 6-foot senior, number 4, Dragon Hornaga. A 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Ian Swift. A 6'1" sophomore, number 25, Jared Robinson. A 6'4" senior, number 32, Kate Miller. A 6'10" junior, number 13, Chase Clark. Glenelg is coached by Garrett O'Donnell and assisted by Steve Baggin, Aaron Talentino, and Chuck Light. Now let's meet the starting lineup for one studying Dons from Loyola Blakefield. A 6'3" junior, number 10, Shillian Young. A 5'11" junior, number 3, Connor Hector. A 6'5" senior, number 11, Shane Hector. A 6'2" senior, number 4, Cameron Schultz. 5'9" senior, number 2, J.J. Hallaby. Loyola is coached by Joshua Ryan and assisted by Matt Foley and Ellis Ford.
Oh, we need another camera battery.
Very good.
1, 2, 3!
And welcome back to Jerry Savage Court at Loyola Blakefield alongside Joe Eldridge. I'm Zach Bollinger as we get ready for tip-off in this very highly contested game between the Loyola Dons and the Glenelg Dragons. So, as we get underway, Chase Parr and Dubem Nake will get ready for the tip. So as the Dons come into this game with a record of 5-11, facing the Dragons who come in, or the Dragons, however, come in at 5-11 against the Dons who are an overall 10-10. And Chid Nake is going to win the tip, and Cameron Shaw will take the ball up top. Cameron Shaw coming off in a very impressive game where he scored 22 points. We get a block there by the Dragons. However, he did step out when he grabbed the ball.
Dons are looking to capitalize their possessions, especially from the baseline, as they've struggled with that in the past.
Definitely a huge key for the Dons here is to build off recent success, as the Dons are coming off a huge victory against the number 10 ranked McDonough Eagles in their last game. Previously, however, the Dons have lost 3 of their last 4, whereas Glenelg is coming in hot, winning 3 of their last 4. So definitely 2 different scenarios coming into this game. Loyola's trying to get some momentum back as J.J. Hallaby gets the ball in the corner, dishes it to Trillian Young. Chidnake will get it up top, definitely not where you want Chid getting the ball. You want him more down low. J.J. pump fakes a few times. He's going to try to create something. Cameron Shaw kind of forcing a shot up there. But the ball will go to the Dragons on a shot clock violation, unable to get it to hit the rim.
It'll be a little more difficult for the Dons to get some easy layups with Glenelg center being 6'10".
Definitely. Chidnake, definitely a big man for the Dons, but certainly nothing compares to 6'10", as we see that right away as Chase Parr is going to get right in the paint, draw the foul. Definitely going to create some mismatches with his size. Definitely something to look out for. We saw the Dons put a little press on there as Chase goes to the free throw line for 2. He's going to make the first shot, making it 1-0 Glenelg. So he goes, he's going to miss the second shot. However, we had a lane violation on Trillian Young. We had a little hesitation by Chase going up on the shot. Definitely drew the Dons into the paint. So here for trying to drain his second free throw of the day. And he's going to get it. So 2 for 2 from the line as we see both teams coming out immediately with a press. Loyal's going to get the ball to Connor Hepting, and the ball will be stolen on the floor. So Glenelg coming out, definitely showing some pressure, forcing the Dons into some mistakes. As the Dons are going to get the rebound there, Cameron Shaw off the missed shot. Trillian Young pulls up and is unable to get the mid-ranger to fall. Fast break here for Glenelg. They're passing the ball around the key, looking for any open shots at the moment, trying to create something. Drive into the lane, sent right back by Chidnake. Great save by Trillian Young, but immediately thrown away. Missed shot. Connor Hepting will be called for over the back. Definitely close call. Could have gone either way. Didn't look like he made any contact. And something for the Dons to look after is Connor Hepting will come out of the game with his second foul. Has been struggling with that past few games. Fouled out of the game against John Carroll as the Dons will force a turnover. J.J. Hallaby goes straight to the rack, but it's knocked away. Definitely where you're going to see his size come as a disadvantage driving into the lane. As Brendan Fox, who just entered the game for Connor Hepting, draws the charge.
Drawing charges has definitely been on the strong side for Loyola on the fast break game.
For sure, Dons are averaging 2 charges per game, which is definitely something impressive. It's always hard as the Dons nearly throw it away. It's really nice to be able to get those extra fouls on the other team as another block comes right in, and then definitely some sloppy play coming out of the gates. Brendan Fox is going to look to take the lead for the Dons, and he'll get it. Brendan Fox definitely plugged for the Dons early on, comes in, draws a charge to get the Dons the possession, and then comes out and drains a 3. And we have a beautiful fast break there, and the Dons will get the foul, send Glenelg right back to the line.
Trillian Young will get his first foul of the game.
So Glenelg will step right back to the line. 2 for 2 on the day so far. So they will miss the first of 2. Definitely not something you want to do. You want to convert on all the free throw opportunities you can get. Looking to convert on his second attempt. And he's able to get it to fall to tie the game at 3 with 5:24 left. Don's a little bit of a fast break. Chidnake will draw the foul. Definitely something the Dons are going to have to look at is with the height disadvantage that they have against Chase Parr. It's going to be the pump fakes to get him in the air, make him foul, get him a little bit less aggressive so that you can try to avoid those blocks as Chid will step to the line. Free throws definitely been something that have hurt the Dons over the year as Dubem Nake will sub in for Trillian Young. So the Dons will convert the second of 2, making it a 4-3 game as Glenelg will get trapped in the corner and be forced to call a timeout. Definitely something I'm seeing is both teams putting the press on, trying to force the others to make mistakes.
Definitely, because in the last couple games, Dons have definitely struggled beating a full-court press, and Glenelg was trying to take advantage of that.
I think a key for the Dons is going to be you need to get past the press because we've seen when the Dons are able to get past it, they're getting easy looks. They're getting open shots. That's definitely something they're going to want to take advantage of. When you're giving Glenelg time to settle into defense and you're trying to get down low on their big men, it's just not working. They've failed to score down low so far. They've only capitalized on a free throw and a three-pointer, so definitely something to look out for. You don't want to completely go away from the down low game, but you're going to have to start working more outside if you're going to have to get these shots off. So Glenelg will inbound the ball as the Dons will press once again. We'll see what kind of play Glenelg drew up in during the timeout. So they're going to get the ball out and beat the press pretty easily. Nothing too spectacular there. Just a simple play, and they did it to perfection. Glenelg's going to go down low, and they're going to get the bucket to fall as they will take a 5-4 lead over the Dons. So something to definitely look out for is definitely as we get a foul on the floor. So something that the Dons are going to have to really make a focal point of their offense is getting the ball to J.J. Hallaby. He's been a real spark plug for the Dons this year. Has been incredible on the behind the three-point arc as we're going to get another foul on Glenelg, a push. So for the Dons, getting JJ the open threes is going to be a key. They need to be able to drain the open shots as we go. A little alley-oop action. Chidnake pulls down the pass, and then is going to be able to get it right back up. And then the Dons, you see the pressure there working to perfection. You don't get the steal, you don't foul him, and you have him step out of bounds. Coach Savali will take that any day of the week. Brendan Fox, 2 inbound for the Dons, gets it right to J.J. Hallaby. Just going to kick it out to Cameron Shaw, who's going to let it fly, unable to get it. So the Dons will come in on defense. They're getting the ball down to Chase Parr, who's working on Chid. Definitely something to look out for. Looks like Chase is getting a little frustrated down there. Was trying to get the ball down low, but Chid was not letting him. As the shot clock winds down under 10, they're going to toss it up and make it. Once again, taking the lead. It's been a real back and forth game so far, as we expected. Like we said in the pregame, Don's last time against the Dragons won by a narrow score of 62-61. So definitely no shock to see it's a 1-point game this early on. Brendan Fox pump fakes. He's going to lose control. J.J. Hallaby unable to get it, but there's Dubem Nake passing it to his brother Chid, who will then travel with the ball. Definitely not something you wanted to do there. You want to take advantage of those extra possessions. Definitely an incredible play by Dubem to fly pretty much out of nowhere and give him the second chance opportunity, but unable to capitalize for the Dons as Chid will come out of the game, giving Mitchell Fisher, the 6'5" sophomore, an opportunity for the Dons. So there's a missed shot, and there's something that you don't see every day. You got the 5'9" guard, J.J. Hallaby, who then drains the three, give the Dons a 9-7 lead. There's J.J. Hallaby doing what he does best. He's got an incredible vertical, was able to go over a 6'10" center. He went over a man who's over a foot taller than him, and was able to get the rebound, goes down, hits a three in transition. That's what the Dons want to see.
Foul on Dubem Nake, his first of the game.
Definitely something to look out for the Dons. You do not want to get in foul trouble down low, or else you're going to give Chase Parr an opportunity to take the game over. So here we got a little screen action, getting it right back down the pick and roll, and they're unable to capitalize as the missed right hook comes up empty.
Contesting shots in the paint against Chase Parr will really help the Dons because that height is very hard to guard. But if you get multiple guys contesting it, it makes it a lot easier.
Definitely. So right there you see the height once again coming into factor. As Mitchell Fisher looked to originally draw a charge, was avoided, got right back into defense, and was able to force a missed shot. As JJ gets his shot tip there, definitely not the best shot. You want him to be a little bit more careful. Quality over quantity. You want to be taking better shots instead of a lot of shots, as we're going to get yet another foul. As now Chase Parr will come out of the game, and brother Cole Parr will enter the game. So now the Dons, definitely nice to have the 6'10" center out of the game, but they're unable to cover Cole as he gets right underneath and is able to put it up for the 2 points, tying this game at 9 with a minute 30 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell Fisher looking to get the ball down low, gets it rejected, gets the ball back, and then it's stolen. Glenelg looking to take the lead, and it is once again turned over. Both teams playing pretty sloppy ball so far. Not what either team wanted to do. Brendan Fox is going to get the ball up top, passes it out to Fisher. He's going to kick it out to Shaw. Down low, Shaw drives the lane and gets it to fall with just under a minute left. Owen Reynolds checked into the game. Definitely a feisty guard. He plays great defense. Definitely able to switch on to anyone his size. Great hustle player. So the Dons are going to hold for the final shot. There's about a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So you're thinking the Dons will just hold on to the ball, and with about 5 seconds left, they'll send up a shot, hope to get it to fall.
Dons are just hoping to get the best shot available just to increase your lead.
So with 11 seconds left in the quarter, Dons are looking to get it as they're going to pass it out. And with 1 second left on the shot clock, the Dons will get it to fall, and a half-court heave is going to just be off. So we'll be right back to Jerry Savage Court with the start of the second quarter in just a minute. And welcome back to Jerry Savage Court alongside Joe Eldridge. I'm Zach Bollinger. As the Dons come into the second quarter up 13-9 over the Glenelg Dragons. Definitely a sloppy first half for both teams, as turnovers were definitely the highlight. Both teams, very hard for them to keep possession. A lot of sloppy passes. But the Dons come out with a 4-point lead. So Glenelg will start with the ball as they throw up a three-point shot and are able to get the offensive rebound, but a double dribble will once again cause another turnover. Definitely a close one there. Looked like he picked up the ball thinking that he had another dribble and just kind of lost where he was and double dribbled. So the Dons make no switches coming into the second quarter, as right there the ball is stolen once again. So 2 turnovers to start the quarter as Glenelg will drop the ball for 2.
Fast break game for both teams has been very helping them scoring their points, because it's been hard getting ball over centers in this game.
So Brendan Fox will get the ball up top for the Dons, passes it back over to Owen Reynolds, who makes a sideline catch. Little Odell Beckham action there on the sideline to stay in. Cameron Shaw will miss the contested layup as Glenelg looks to make little fast break points. More sloppy ball as the ball's just kind of slipping out of everyone's hands, kicking off feet. This whole game it's been definitely rough for both teams. So a kick out for the 3 and the air ball. So shot clock will not restart, as then the Dons will lose possession. Definitely, so 2 turnovers right there, and then a shot clock violation will give the ball back to the Dons.
Like we mentioned in the pregame, turnovers have been severely hurting both teams in this game. The aggressive defenses have been tightly guarding each other, and it's hard to get through.
So right now the refs are discussing whether or not Chid possessed the ball, or Trillian possessed the ball when he came down with it. So they're saying he did, which means the shot clock should have restarted. So Glenelg will get the ball down low. No turnover on the shot clock violation. So Glenelg will get the ball down by 2 with 6:17 left in the first half. Definitely a very sloppy game, as we've been saying, for everyone. You know, as we saw right there, we had 3 turnovers in the matter of 20 seconds. Both teams just kind of throwing the balls back and forth. Just not what you want to see if you're a coach.
Both teams are also, players have been starting to get into foul trouble. For the Dons, Dubem Nake and Connor Hepting both have 2 fouls early in the game.
So the refs will set the shot clock to 27 seconds as Connor Hepting re-enters the game for Owen Reynolds, and Glenelg will inbound the ball. So here we go as another substitution. Costa Shavarkis will come in for the Dons for Mitchell Fisher. Dons going with a smaller lineup, trying to counter the big lineup for Glenelg. Definitely interesting. I guess they're trying to say that while they can get the down low shot, they're going to highly contest down low as we get a double team. Here we go as the Dons will get the goaltending call right there. Chase Parr a little too excited when the ball went in the air. You can't grab it once it touches the rim. So Dons will take a 15-11 lead. Definitely interesting how the Dons are going smaller. Definitely trying to get more outside shots, spread out Glenelg, but they're also playing very aggressive defense down low as Costa will get called for the foul on Parr. Definitely some more very aggressive down low. But that's the goal for the Dons. They're trying to force the Dragons to keep the ball out of Parr's hands. And when he does get the ball, they're putting two guys on him, definitely making him uncomfortable.
Dons are definitely looking to double team Parr to utilize his height against him.
So Glenelg pass around the perimeter, looking like they're trying to get the ball down low as he drives in, looking for a kick-out pass. Is going to get it, and the shot unable to fall, but right there with the rebound, and Glenelg gets the 2 points. So the Dons will reset on offense. Something that you want to see right there if you're a Loyola fan is the Dons are making Parr come out to defend them. They're not going down low. They're saying you got to come out, getting him out of the paint, and this is what they want. Parr's out of the paint. They get the ball down to Trillian where they have a more even height matchup, and Trillian is able to get the 2 points to fall.
Dons have 6'2" Costa Stavrakis, who's a very aggressive player in the paint, guarding 6'10" Chase Parr, which they're hoping to utilize that matchup and get other players the ball to defend.
So right there, they're going to get another turnover as J.J. Hallaby gets the ball and is going to go right to the rack, unable to get it to fall. Got a little bit too far ahead of himself there. And yet another turnover. And then we're going to get a jump ball, which is going to go in possession of the Dons. Another turnover for Glenelg. It's truly been a tough one for them. Both teams sort of in foul trouble. Loyola has 6 fouls, Glenelg only 4. Loyola has to make sure that they aren't overusing their fouls down in the paint.
There's only 4 minutes remaining. Loyola already has 6 fouls, while the Dragons recently got their 5th. It's been a very foul-heavy half this so far.
So the Dons will get the ball with 4 minutes remaining, up by 4, trying to create something, maybe pull away a little. Connor Hepting's going to drive and throw the ball away. So yet another turnover by the Dons, not something Coach Davali is going to be happy about at halftime. Definitely going to try to settle his guys down, tell them possession is key. And we've seen that. Against John Carroll in a over 30-point loss, the Dons threw the ball away as right there, tip ball by Connor Hepting. Costa is going to come out for Chid Nake. So Don's going a little bit bigger again, but still sticking to somewhat of a small ball as they have 4 guards out there. Glenelg trying to make something happen out here as they get the ball with under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's going to be another turnover for Glenelg as Connor Hepting wisely pulls up, not trying to force anything. So J.J. Halby with the three, gets it to fall. Definitely something the Dons want to capitalize on. Anytime J.J. gets an open look, you expect him to drain it. Gets the ball, coming down, trying to get back in this game, only down by 7. And you're going to get a travel and another turnover by Glenelg. It's been a rough half for both teams in the turnover department. So J.J. Halby will get the ball up top. We've seen that Glenelg has stopped their press. They're trying to get set up on defense instead of trying to force a turnover. Right there, Trillian Young is going to get the open look, unable to get the free throw to fall. And then we're going to get a jump ball, a little between Chidnake and Chase Parr. And the ball will go to Glenelg on the jump ball. So Glenelg will set up with a little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Down by 7. Looking to hit an open shot as he's going to drive. They're going to drive to the lane. And something that Glenelg has really been doing today is they've been passing around the perimeter, but they're not looking for three-point shots. They've been trying to find an open lane to get the ball down low or drive in, and then they're kicking out. So while they are not necessarily looking for three-point shots while passing around the perimeter like right now, they're looking more for an area to drive into the lane and then kick out for the shot, as we see there. And they're going to drain it to pull the game within 4. So J.J. Halby will reset the Dons offense up top, gets it to Cameron Shaw, dishes it down to Hepting. And then we have a tip ball, it looked like. So call there, looked like the ball was tipped out of bounds by a defender, but the ref says it touched Loyola last, so it will be Glenelg ball. Too close to call there, just got to go with your first judgment if you're a ref. I respect that. Glenelg just down by 4 now, looking to bring the game within a single score as they're going to drive in the lane, and looked like it was going to be a turnover taken away by Chase Parr, and we're going to get the foul called on Cameron Shaw. We're going to go to a 1-and-1 as that is the 7th foul for the Dons. Chase Parr looking to convert at least one of these. You hate to miss the front end of a 1-and-1 because then you lose your opportunity for points. So Chase will get the ball at the free throw line, looking to convert on the front end. He's going to miss the front end, and that is not what they wanted to do. That was worst case scenario. You get no points as Cameron Shaw is just going to let it fly from way downtown as he's going to pick up another three-pointer.
The deep threes in this game and all season have definitely helped the Dons, especially with the shooting ranges of J.J. Halby and Cameron Shaw.
So the Dons will force yet another turnover. So with just under a minute left, 58 seconds, Dons up by 7, 23-16, looking to create some separation. You're looking for maybe a 2-for-1 here. Get the ball down, maybe shoot the ball with about 42 seconds left. Try to make it, and then you're guaranteed the last possession. So here come the Dons looking to make something happen. Cameron Shaw dishes it down to Chidnake, who gets it down with 42 seconds left. So now Glenelg, there's a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Looks like they're going to be passing the ball around the perimeter once again. They're going to kick out for the 3. Unable to get it. And now final shot will belong to the Dons, up 25 to 16. JJ Hallaby bringing the ball up. Definitely want either JJ or Cam to get this shot. As we go under 10 seconds, we got 7. Cam Shaw with the 3, unable to get it. Brendan Fox kicks out to JJ with the 3, and it's not going to be able to fall. So the Dons go into halftime up 25 to 16 over the Glenelg Dragons. We'll be right back with the second half at Jerry Savage Court in just a minute. And welcome back to Jerry Savage Court at Loyola Blakefield alongside Joe Eldridge. I'm Zach Bollinger, where the Dons are taking on the Glenelg Country School Dragons. Dons come into the second half up 25-16. Definitely the story of the first half was turnovers.
Oh, definitely. Each team had very many turnovers, which hurt them, leading to a very low-scoring game of only 25-16.
Definitely. So what the Dons are going to need, both teams are going to need to capitalize on is every possession counts. Every time you get the ball, you need to make sure it stays in your possession. You can't be throwing the ball away, as we see immediately right there as we get a tip ball out of bounds. Dons will keep possession. Good defense there by the Dragons. So JJ will pull up to start up the offense. Just under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And JJ's going to get the layup to fall, taking the lead to 27-16. So Dragon Hornatko will get the ball up top for Glenelg. Dishes it off. Number 25, Jared Robinson. Back over to Dragon. They'll kick the ball around to Ian Swartz, trying to get the ball around. They're going to take the shot as Jared Robinson will airball it, but right there to get the rebound and the putback is Ian Swartz. So Dons will bring up the ball, trying to get the ball, looks like to Cameron Shaw. Just going to bring the ball back up. And now looking for a kick out. Cameron Shaw with the shot, unable to get it to fall. Chase Parr with yet another rebound. Glenelg's going to bring the ball up. They're going to get it over to number 24, Ian Swartz, down to Chase Parr. And they're going to get, looks like Glenelg will keep possession on a ball that was tipped out of Parr's hand. So Glenelg will inbound. Ball immediately tipped away out of Dragon's hand by J.J. Hallaby. So Ian Swartz will inbound for Glenelg. Passes out to Dragon. Looking to get the ball down low once again as we got some screen action over to Robinson. Back out to Swartz to Dragon. As Dragon will drain the three as the shot clock expires, bringing it back to within 6 points. So Don's looking to extend their lead. Gets it back up to Chitnake. Over to Connor Hefting. He's going to take a three of his own. And we're going to get a foul called on the Dons. Looks like it's going to be on number 4, Cameron Shaw. Not something the Dons wanted to do this early on in the second half. So Glenelg ball will be taken out by Caden Owen. Pass to Dragon Hornatko.
Dons are looking to stop Dragon Hornatko outside because he has been making quite a few three-pointers, which have brought the Dragons back into the game.
Definitely, he's nailed 2 very, very important threes. One towards the end of the first half and one to open up the second half. Definitely something that they're going to be looking for. So they're going to get it down, right down to Caden Owen for the layup. Little sloppy pass there, ball knocked out. J.J. Halby will throw the ball away. Miscommunication there, kind of been the story of the game. Both sides throwing the ball away. Was looking to make something happen, getting it to one of their top scorers, but not on the same page as Cameron Shaw. Looked like he was ready to cut, and JJ threw the ball anyway. One of the few mistakes, however, though, that we have seen JJ make today, while the turnover, he has had quite a few turnovers, He really has been a spark plug for the Dons, getting in there, getting rebounds over guys much larger than him, knocking down a few threes, and just creating plays all over the court, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. We got a screen set by Chid, looking for a pick and roll. We have a few pump fakes, and a travel will be called on Chid. Not very popular call among the Dons coaching staffs and Chid. I didn't see a travel, but you can definitely see the argument for a travel. A lot of pump fakes. Feet definitely could have shuffled in there. And Glenelg will get the ball. And JJ once again looking to make something happen. They're going to kick the ball out. Cross court pass to Robinson. He's going to kick it right back out. And there's JJ making something happen. And he's going to, there's that fast break ability by JJ Hallaby. Goes full speed and somehow at the last second pulls it back about 5 gears and makes an easy layup in between about 3 people. So the Dons out. Dons playing defense here. Dragon will get the ball up top for Glenelg. Passes it over to Robinson. Gets it in the middle to Chase Parr, who's going to drill the mid-range shot. Definitely something you don't want to see if you're Loyola. Chase Parr's been such a dominant force down low. If he starts making shots out more mid-range, then you're going to have to guard him even farther out. And that could destroy the Dons defense as Connor Hepting hits a floater, taking the lead to 31-25 Dons with 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. So Robinson with the 3, nails it, brings this game within 3 points, 31-28 for Loyola. The Dons are looking to just make anything happen. You got to score here. You got to make sure that you don't give them an opportunity to catch a lot of momentum. You want to keep this game as far away as possible as Julian Young has his mid-range shot hit off the front of the rim. So Caden Owens passes out to Dragon Hernatko, passes it over. And Robinson is going to get trapped in the corner, gets it over to Dragon. Ball goes Chase Parr, who passes it down, who throws the ball away. Pass intended for Caden Owen. So the Dons make a lot of personnel changes as Dubem Nake and Brendan Fox will come in the game, along with Mitchell Fisher. JJ 4-3, nails it, and the Dons go back up by 6. Huge momentum swing there. The Dragons were starting to come back into this game. JJ able to knock down a 3 to keep the lead at a distance, and then immediately playing great defense, knocking the ball out with 1:47 left in the third quarter, 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
Dons have been all season long with this game looking to use JJ Hallaby as that outlet to get open and to get some points on the board.
Definitely, JJ has been an offensive force for the Dons all season long, as we see him yet again and able to tries to create something there on the fast break to get a fast break on the other end, and there's 2 failed fast breaks ended with a foul. So not something you wanted to see on, if you're the Dragons. You had an opportunity, you turn the ball over, you then force a turnover, you get a fast break opportunity. Missing the shot is bad enough, but then getting another foul hurts. So we know Chase Parr is out of the game along with JJ Hallaby. So two of the top guys on both sides will not be in the game for the foreseeable future. And we see a foul called, Dubem Nake to the line. Cole Parr with the foul coming over the back on the shot. So Dubem looking to come to the line for 2. So goes. So he's going to miss both free throws. Not what you want to do there if you were Dubem. So the Dragons looking to bring the score back within reach as they're just down by 6 with just under a minute left in the third quarter. Robinson drives, and he's going to turn the ball over on a travel. Huge defensive possession there by the Dons. Once again, they have the opportunity for a 2-for-1 here. Want to score fast and get the ball back.
For both teams, especially in this game, travels have been killing possessions and leading to each team having multiple turnovers.
Definitely, if you're the Dons here, you want to score fast and keep possession. You don't want to be giving Glenelg extra possessions as the clock will come to 30 seconds. And with the spin move, unable to fall, Glenelg will get the opportunity to hold for the last shot. Doesn't look like they're going to take it, though, as they're going to miss. And now the Dons have the opportunity for the last shot. Definitely a head scratcher there. With only 20 seconds left, you want to hold for the final shot there. Guarantee that you're the only person that can score. But now you're giving the Dons an opportunity to score as we have a kicked ball violation on Glenelg. So with 5.3 seconds left, the Dons will be inbounding. Kicks out to Owen Reynolds with 4 seconds left. Cameron Shaw takes the shot, unable to get it to fall. So we're going to head into the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be a key for the Dons to keep this lead?
I think Dons holding possessions and waiting until the end of the shot clock to get their shots up will definitely help chew the clock and keep that lead.
Definitely. And if you're Glenelg, you're going to want to put pressure on the Dons. You want to make sure that they are forced to make mistakes. You don't want to. I expect to see Glenelg to definitely come out with that press that we're seeing in the first half.
Definitely, because Glenelg definitely wants to expose the Dons prone to turnovers and want to expose that so they can get the points off the quick.
And something for the Dons, while you want to put pressure on Glenelg, you also don't want to put too much pressure to the point in which you're fouling a lot. We see in the first half the Dons got committed 8 fouls. Only 1 so far in this half, in the third quarter. So definitely something to look out for is the fouls have definitely calmed down a lot. We had 15 fouls in the first half, only 4 at the moment in the second half. So we go underway, 8 minutes remaining in the game. The Dons up 34-28. Glenelg will get the ball, trying to win this game. As we said before, Loyola won the last meeting 62-61. Another nail biter that looks like it's coming down to the wire.
Glenelg has brought in their big man lineup using brothers Cole and Chase Parr to expose the lack of height against the Dons.
And this is the first time all night that we're going to see both brothers out on the court. Like you said, they're trying to create an opportunity for both of them. You know, use that height advantage as they have an open man sitting at the perimeter. And Chase Parr is going to take a 3, unable to make it. Rebound by Robinson. Kicked out to number 23, Noah Charles. So definitely something there as Cole will pass down to Chase, who's going to get the bucket and the foul, making it 34-30, and Chase is going to go right to the line.
Parr's been having a borderline difficult day on the free throw line. He's hoping to convert this and 1.
And yet there we have another lane violation. So had that shot missed, he would have gotten it back. Brendan Fox stepping in the paint. Once again, we see that hesitation he has at the top of his shot on the free throw line. As we're going to get an offensive foul. Another turnover for the Dons. Definitely has been limited, though. Both teams coming out into the second half had a lot of turnovers. That was a huge key in the first half. They had to hold on to the ball. Both teams definitely doing a good job so far. Hasn't been perfect by any means.
No.
But definitely have
not.
limited it.
I think a perfect game offensively for Dons is having less than 10 turnovers, which has been very rare during the season.
For sure. So with 7 minutes left, it's a 3-point game. Glenelg will get the ball, bring it out to Jared Robinson. And there we go. A miscue as we had Ian Swartz making a cut. Definitely had a lane had Robinson seen the cut, but ball gets thrown away. Ball goes one way, player goes the other. Never ends up good for the offensive team. So we have a screen set up top by Mitchell Fisher. And then we have another floater by Connor Hepting. That's his third floater that he's gotten to fall so far today. Definitely, Hepting not really known as an inside presence. Definitely more of an outside shooter as Noah Charles takes a three and nails it, bringing this game within 2 points. J.J. Hallaby will bring the ball up for the Dons, kicks it out to Hepting, who's going to kick it out to Fisher. Fisher, the big man, taking a three and nails it. Dons go back up by 5. 6 minutes remaining in the game, 39-34. Robinson drives right to the lane, looking to kick out to Charles, and is able to get it. Looks like a little triple team there as he was falling to the ground. And right there, we're going to see J.J. Hallaby, great defensive play, unable to get the ball for the Dons, but able to knock it out. So the shot clock stands at 16. Glenelg with the ball, definitely a shorter possession now. Got to look for quick open shots. So Glenelg will take the ball out. Noah Charles kicks out to Chase Parr, who takes it right out to Dragon Kanako.
All game, Dons have been looking to keep Chase Parr out of the paint to keep from making those easy layups.
And there we have it. Another three-pointer falls for the Dragons. So J.J. Hallaby, they're going to get the ball right down low, unable to hang on to it is Chidnake. And the Dons will turn the ball over. Not something you wanted to do if you're the Dons. You want to hold on to every possession you can. Turnovers definitely been a key in this game, both sides, good and bad. Forcing turnovers on the defensive side and having a lot of turnovers on the offensive side. So Noah Charles will get the ball up top, looking at the ball down low. Caden Owen. We're going to get a foul called on Chidnake. So that is the 4th foul called on the Dons. Definitely a lot better than the 8 they had in the first half. So Glenelg going to kick it right out to Dragon Hernatko, who's going to dribble around looking for something. And now we have another foul called on Chidnake. That is 2 in 8 seconds. Coach Savali not happy there. Really getting frustrated with the down low play of the Dons so far. Definitely have done a great job limiting Chase, but this is not where you want to fall apart. You don't want to wait till the end of the game to all of a sudden lose all defense over them. So Noah Charles will dribble the ball out. We have 22 seconds left in the shot clock. Gets it to Dragon Hornatko. Kicks it. They're going to kick it down low to Chase. Kicks it out to Robinson, who is unable to get the go-ahead ball to fly. And we are going to get a foul on Chid Nake. Looked like Chase Parr went over the back, but they're going to call the foul on Chid.
That's Chid's third foul in the past minute.
Definitely not something you want to see if you were the Dons. Chid looked to have been boxing out. Chase went over his back, but the refs are going to give the benefit of the doubt to the 6'10" player. So now another opportunity to tie or take the lead for Glenelg. So they're going to set up on the three-point line. Kicks it to Chase, mid-range game. And there's a turnover. And Connor Hepting, another floater, brings the Dons lead to 4. As Trillion Young looks to sub in, I'm looking for him to sub in probably for Brendan Fox. Keep an eye out on that. And another tip ball. The Dons have been playing some really aggressive D in the past 2 minutes, trying to make it as tough as possible, as we see there. And now Chid. And they're going to get the travel called. Cameron Shaw there, as Brendan Fox will come out of the game for Trillion Young. So huge play there for Cameron Shaw, something that won't go in the stat book necessarily, holding the ball in the hands of Chase as he went to pass, creates the travel. And Hepting, as they lose Hepting down low. And right there, looks like that could have been a goaltending call, as Chase is going to hit the backboard as the ball was going around. But no call from the refs. Definitely been giving him the benefit of the doubt today. We did see one goaltending call earlier today. So back to a 2-point game with 3 minutes left. Down low to Trillion, kicks it out to Chid. Chid wanted to take the shot but thought better. Probably a smart decision. Waste a little clock. And here J.J. Halby goes to work, and they're going to draw the foul. Noah Charles gets the foul, sending J.J. Halby to the line. And JJ will miss the first. Will miss the first of 2 here. Definitely trying to capitalize on this. Making it a 3-point game would be huge for the Dons going into the final 3 minutes of the game. And JJ will convert, as we're going to get a timeout. Glenelg. So with 2:52 left in the game, we have a 3-point game. 42-39 on the Dons, in favor of the Dons. In this final 3 minutes, what do you think the Dons have to do to win this game?
I still think Dons need to try to hold possession out on the arc, because Parr is being very aggressive down in the paint. If you get it in there, you want to try to draw the foul on him, because he's becoming in foul trouble with already 3 fouls.
Definitely trying to get the ball down low and kick out. We've seen a lot of defensive miscommunication on both sides, kind of losing men in the shuffle. Not really something you see all the time, but every once in a while, we have seen a defensive breakdown. So Glenelg will get the ball down by 3. So the ref explaining there that the hit on the backboard by Chase Parr was not goaltending because he went for the shot and accidentally hit the backboard. Not a happy response by Coach Zavala. Was definitely looking for something there, even if they just got possession back. So Glenelg's trying to work the ball down low, as Noah Charles is going to look to get the floater, is unable to make it drop, and there we have Cameron Shaw taking the three, unable to get control, gotten by Glenelg. So they're going to pull back. Robinson is going to kick out to Swartz. Hornatsko is going to get it, and we're going to get an over-the-back call on Robinson. So with 2:05 left to play in the game, Dons are up 42-39. Another game between these two down to the wire. So Trillian Young is going to get the ball. Looked like he was trying to post up at the free throw line. Decides better of it. Kicks out to J.J. Hallaby. Chidnake, a little bit of a wild throw. JJ's able to corral it. Goes down to Trillian, who off the backboard gets his own rebound. Unable to get it to fall. Noah Charles will get the ball back. They're going down low. And back out to Dragon. Back out to Noah Charles. So here Cameron Shaw guarding Charles pretty well over the past few minutes as Glenelg will tie the game as Caden Owen hits the three. So JJ is going to bring the ball up. A timeout called with the Dons. Here we go as we go 42, game tied at 42. So the Dons, with a minute left in the game, are going to get the possession back, 42-42, looking to make anything happen. You have to win this game if you're the Dons. Coming into the game, the Dons are in fifth place in their division, with Glenelg sitting in 7th. This is a game that the Dons coming in need to win. So definitely a huge final minute for the Dons. And the key here is getting the ball to J.J. Hallaby and Cameron Shaw. They've been your two best shooters so far this season. So you got to work the ball down to Trillian and Chid, and if nothing's there, you got to kick the ball out to J.J. and Cam. And if you're able to do that and get open looks, I don't see how the Dons are going to be able to lose this game. Defensively, you have to lock down on the perimeter. The Dragons have been getting a lot of open threes to fall so far. So Connor Hepting is going to get the ball for the Dons to get it out. And J.J. Hallaby will take it up. 1 minute left exactly in the game. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. J.J.'s going to get the ball. Looking for Connor Hepting. Down low, unable to get it. So here come the Dons. And an amazing steal there by J.J. Hallaby. As he went up for the shot, took it right out of Caden Owen's hands. So with 32 seconds left, the Dons will hold for the final shot. There's a 6-7 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 26 seconds left. The Dons call a timeout. So 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Right here, you're looking to shoot the ball with about 5 seconds left on the shot clock because you also don't want to give the Dragons enough time to get a rebound and have a final shot.
Oh, definitely.
So the final minute, final seconds, look for the ball to find its way to J.J. Hallaby or Cameron Shaw. Definitely been the two hot shooters today. Trying to get something along the perimeter. We saw right there on that play earlier, they tried to get the ball to Connor Hepting in the corner. Definitely an incredible three-point shooter for the Dons. The junior has been on varsity since his sophomore year and has been a real threat since then to shoot from anywhere on the court and make it. So also look, if anything happens down low, to kick out back to Hepting.
And for the Dons on defense, you want to try to keep the ball out of Chase Parr and Dragon Hornatko's hands. Parr has been a definite force down in the paint, and Hornatko a force outside beyond the arc.
So the Dons will get the ball back with 26.4 seconds left to play in regulation. Game tied 42-42. Very low scoring due to the amount of turnovers both teams have had. So Connor Hepting will throw the ball out for the Dons. Look for him to just throw to J.J. Hallaby behind the half-court line as he does. So as the countdown starts, as we're under 20 seconds left, JJ with 8 seconds left, they get the ball down. Connor Hepting for three, nails it with 9.7 seconds left to play. Connor Hepting is no stranger to the big moment. In a huge game earlier this year, tie game, same situation. 3 seconds left, hits a go-ahead bucket, three-pointer, which would eventually be tied by an incredible half-court shot by Calvert Hall. But Connor Hepting is not shy of big moments like this. Ice in the veins, knocks down the three-pointer, 9.7 seconds left. Now for the Dons, keep the ball out of Dragon Hornacko's hands. And even Noah Charles, both have hit multiple three-pointers today. Caden Owen as well has shown range. So the hope for the Dons is you will give them down low. But if you go down low, you cannot afford to foul. You can't send these guys to the line and give them easy points.
No. Easy points will lower the lead and possibly, depending on the foul, give them the ball, which you don't want. You want to keep the ball out of the Dragons' hands.
So here we go. As the Dons look to be more doing a half-court press, not necessarily going the full court. So Dragon Hornacko gets the ball. And they're going to send it to the big man, who's going to get it to JJ, who will run out the clock. 45-42, your final. So as we end the game, while we're here on the mic, we have Matt Moore as our producer and Mr. Nitty setting up as our cameraman. We're a little bit short on the short end in personnel today, so Mr. Nitty stepping up to be camera. So big thanks to all of them. As the game ends 45-42 for the Dons. Definitely not a pretty game by either team, but a big win for the Dons. So we'll see you next time here on LSN at Jerry Savage Court as the Dons will take on the Greyhounds of Gilman. Until next time, a long time Joe Eldridge, I'm Zach Bollinger. Good game.